Hey, we're officially live. Everyone can see us and hear us now. Let's check those mics.
Howdy, hi, how we doing?
Hello.
Hey everyone.
Hello.
All right, I can hear you, so that's good. Chat, if anyone's out there and can let us know, please. If anyone's frozen, anyone's muted, we'll try to get that fixed right away. You know, little glitches happen along the way sometimes. So, yeah, this is our team plug and play. We're on some Cy Borg. This might very well be the finale of the campaign, depending on how things go. If you haven't been following, I'll do a little recap when we get started. But before we get there, let's first do like we always do. Let's go around the table. Everyone introduce yourself. Let people know where they can find you online. And then introduce your character as well. Raven, start it off.
Hey everyone. I'm GM Raven. I am chronicler for the High Riders campaign, and also the storyteller for The Walking Dead. The Walking Dead coming up after New Year's, I believe. Tonight I'm playing an orphan gearhead named Ruckus, who has a mobile defense weapons platform, who's also named Ruckus.
And they've been known to cause a ruckus on top of that, so there's a lot going on there.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Alex.
Chaos in a bag.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody. It's Alex Maxwell here. I am once again stepping into the, I think, well over blood-splattered boots of Shind, our last remaining Nanomancer, the Highlander style, I guess. But you can find me here on this channel the first Friday of every month. We do Talk Nerd to Me. We do our a nerd, tabletop, and tech news. Recaps of all the big things that happened in the week prior. And then, of course, every Saturday here on Team Plug and Play, where, we are here to cause trouble, kick gum, and wait, no. But I am rearing and ready to go. I can't wait to see where we go, where we end up.
Oh yeah, that sounds about right. Billy, Mr. Huddles, if you're nasty.
Hey everybody, I'm Will. I'm playing the Renegade Cyber Slasher TD with the messed up voice box, and you can find me on Twitch and most other places as Public Pancakes. And yeah,
That sounds right.
I think that's it.
Vulpus.
Hello, I'm Vulpus Vox. You can find me all over the socials at the same name. I mainly haunt the CNU channel. You can find me, doing crazy shit all over the place. I play with Raven in the High Riders campaign. I have to be quiet about that? You don't want to know about that? Oh, I see how it is. She doesn't want to acknowledge my existence. I see it. At any rate, I play a 1080p. I'm a burned hacker who wears a gigantic CRT television set on his head and speaks mainly through emojis and old TV shows. And again, still questioning my life choices because I've decided to follow these idiots down a big dark hole. Nothing good can come from this.
I don't know. It depends. But yeah, well put. Nolan North.
Hello, everybody. I am Nolan North. You can find me here in the CNU channel under Nolan, and currently with a lot of other roles. I'm playing in a lot of games here, and also hosting a play-by-post titled No 3G0. It is the title of one of the doppels that they're meeting, and well, things have gone sour. There's 2 of them now, and maybe somebody might die. We'll see. But that one might come to a close shortly after as well. Mainly like our game here. And in today's game, I play Tick. I am a small little dude who is a little too. It's just got a very big mouth. He's got a big mouth, but he's smart. He realizes he's small, so like he plays to that strength. Like he's got to make up for it somehow, right? He's got to like nobody's gonna take him serious if he doesn't have that voice. And so he gets by. Right now he's in a tunnel with his friends, or what he hopes his friends. Is probably the closest thing he's ever had to any kind of family, besides the one that left him a long time ago. And back to Rob.
Oh yeah. He is a little guy. I just put the Discord link too in the chat. Anybody interested in joining the community? That's where Nolan's running our play-by-post for some Cy Borg. We also have a Cyberpunk play-by-post and maybe some others coming down the pipeline. So definitely join the community if you see it there. Just look up Cybernation Uncensored on Discord. Yeah, so I am the game master here, but I'm also the founder of Cybernation Uncensored, all kinds of gameplay and shows and way too many things to mention. I'll just ask everyone to check out Cybernation Uncensored here on Twitch and on YouTube. Give a follow, give a subscribe. Also, we're out to like 30 plus podcast websites. The next batch upload should be happening within the next week. We kind of do those in batches so people can catch up on their favorite shows and things. What else to say? A shout out to the Patreon. We have some seats open and new games, some one-shots coming too in 2025. So make sure you check out the Patreon. Keep your eyes open for gameplay opportunities and things like that. I want to give a shout-out to those that opted in and a few extras. Raven, Alex Maxwell, Nicholas, a.k.a. The King Square, Zach, a.k.a. GM Capricious Nature, Renegade 420, Anthony Rogers, The Land of Wolves, Terrafan, Rufio, rest in peace, Sugar Butch, PWB, Craghorst and Insanity, Vulpus Vox, Nolan North, Ryan Anderson, Daiquiri Jack, William Huddleston, and Christopher Callies. I also want to shout out to some of our partners, Sirenscape, Fantasy Grounds, and Loke Battle Maps. Lots of really cool stuff. Definitely check out those companies. Also, some of the gaming companies that we're partnered with, you can find anywhere you see Cybernation Uncensored, all the different games we play. This one in particular is by Free League Publishing, so check them out. And yeah, this is our team plug and play. We've done some Cyberpunk. We're into Cy Borg now. We're going to cycle through different games, having a fun campaign, basically, of each game system, and then circle back around, see what characters are still alive, and continue on. But yeah, this team, they've been through a lot. They've been basically hired by a local fixer to go check out a local casino where people have been going and disappearing like the day after. Whether they win or lose, some of them disappear, some don't. The guy was confused. His best buddy, a guy who Batu runs a local bodega, went and checked it all out, never came back. So Charlie Sand, the fixer, hired the team, saying, I obviously need more than just one person to go check it out. Let me hire a team, go check it out, find out what's going on, who's doing this, why people are disappearing, where they're going, and extra money if you can find Batu and bring him back. What the fuck? What happened to him? The team went into the casino. Long story short, the casino almost got completely destroyed. They almost got fucked up and arrested, but they took care of business, and they found out that there was some human database morphed into the vault that was sending people's information to some location on the edge of the slums in Ground Zero. So the team went there to find the heirs of Kurgaz, basically a cultist sort of corpo weird group with this warehouse taking people, a bunch of cages of people, and they're infecting them with some nano-infectious shit and some other weird black style shit. And yeah, the team found a holotape and a tunnel leading down. A holotape saying that apparently they found Batu. They confirmed that it was Batu. They saw the imagery in the hologram. But yeah, they're taking people, and Batu apparently knows exactly what's going on, so they're trying to figure out who sent him, and they've been keeping him too. So the team they're following the trail. They're going down the tunnel, ended up in an old subway system, took out some mutated rat sort of beast things, and ended up at the edge of this sort of open station where they can see a tunnel, the old subway tunnel going off to the left, across the tracks, a door, just all destruction and rumble and shit like that. They can barely see, but Raven, we get in characters. Ruckus is Ruckus. Let me get off get the character overlay on it. Ruckus is Ruckus. The drone basically had headlights, and they could see that, that reflecting off the tile that it is the old station, and they saw 4 more of those rat sort of mutated things coming at them, these blight husks, they're called. So there's 4 more scurrying in and out of the rubble, and tracks just heading in their direction. They're kind of in this big open doorway into the open station. They also found a little sample of some black goo when they found the holotape. So they got a little thermos sort of container of this liquid black goo inside of some other clear liquid. And yeah, I think that's it. Anything else in the recap? Is that pretty good? Everyone else should just check out the VODs on YouTube. Anything
I don't
else?
think we picked up the. I don't think we picked up the little black goo. I think we just left it there. I don't think we took the canister with us.
Oh, okay.
I thought you took it with you.
I thought so too, but if not, that's fine. It's up there. But yeah,
I totally. At least from what I remember, my bad. It's been a week.
Yeah, maybe not. But yeah, we'll say it's up there. It's in the room, but they at least heard the holotape, all the same information. And yeah, you're on the edge of that room. Let me get some Sirenscape sounds going. We'll get some hot zone sort of scavenging sounds, put you in the rubble. And
we still have 3 plus 2s.
oh yeah, I've got a couple. I've got two
you have a
negative
couple,
2s as well.
Yes.
But yeah, you're all on the edge of that opening. We'll keep it in the same initiative that you were in the recent encounter, because you're kind of within that same time frame. But yeah, you're on the edge. Ruckus.
Okay. What was coming at us again?
You can see 4 of those blight husks, those mutated rats, coming in and out of rubble, like heading up towards you. You can tell probably by the next round they'll be up on the team.
Oh, that's right.
Alrighty then. We're good the first time. They're coming straight at us, so yeah, might as well go ahead. Order up.
Or ill-tempered.
Order up.
Yeah, go for it. They're scurrying in and out of some of the rubble, so it's going to be a little more difficult than the basic 12.
So it's gonna be like Duck Hunt.
Yeah, a little bit. So go for it. Take a shot.
Alright.
Little blight husk hunt.
Whack a husk.
It's weird saying blight husk
13
hunt all together. A little odd. Don't do it.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
15.
Nice. That's a hit. Give me the damage.
Let's see. D10. 10.
Nice.
Is it a 6? Yeah, it's a 10.
Well, what is your what are you using?
It's the pulse. It's my pulse 5.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, that thing exploded. Is that automatic?
Inside out.
Damn, can't send my dog after it.
Nice. Shind.
Yeah, I think I'm all out of flashbangs, which makes me very sad. So, alternatively, with the big antique revolver, the muzzle flash is just the same thing, right? I'm gonna draw my antique revolver, level it at. I don't have my prop out next round, I promise. Just level my antique revolver at the skittering blight husk, and see if I can adjust it into a was-were.
Oh yeah, go for it.
Oh, was-were.
Yeah.
Come on, let's make it a was-whiz. I mean, a was-what? Was...
No.
Oh wait, what?
Uh-oh.
Afara.
You miss?
That's going to be a 14.
No, that's a miss.
Damn it.
Oh, no.
Son of a bitch!
Shot ricochets off.
You need to pop up from behind a bush and giggle at yourself.
You! How dare you?
TD.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a shot of it with the rifle. With my rifle here.
Yeah, go for it.
Which one of the 4?
Which one?
Yeah.
The rentiest one.
Yeah, the one, I don't know, closest to me.
Yeah, that's cool. They're all scurrying, but yeah, yeah.
D20, right?
Yeah, D20 and then modify it by whatever your ability is. And that should be a modifier. Your
Agility.
presence, basically.
A presence. 4.
Oh no.
No, that's a miss. 1080p.
Don't have a ranged weapon. You can go ahead and skip over me.
All right, yeah. Tick.
So, realizing what I had tried to do earlier in the previous round was, I was throwing some pink ooze over there to like, I forget what pink ooze does. Let me pull it up real quick. It is a
Should get persistent
kinda like-
damage, right?
yeah, and D4 damage. So it would have done some nice, maybe hopefully some area of effect type damage. But since that didn't work, my I just completely whiffed that one. I'm just gonna like pop out the revolver from the easy access on the chest carrier, like I mentioned. And as soon as I do that, I just pick the closest one, like taking a step out from Ruckus because I declared that I'd gone behind Ruckus, and I almost like take the revolver and like throw it, like toss it into my left hand, and I just like classic stance, sideways aim my revolver and go for a shot. And let's see what I get here. And let's see here. Final roll. That did not work for me. I gotta manually roll this one. My bad. So 18 on the die, and modifiers would make that a +4, so 22.
Oh, nice.
Final.
Yeah, definitely a hit. Give me the damage.
Damage on that one. A D8. Let's see here. I'm not gonna trust my online roller. Sorry guys. My bad. Well, a 1.
Should have trusted your online. Told you, AI overlords.
I don't know. It's not working properly right now.
Yeah, it goes off hitting, but they're so quick and erratic. It just kind of like dodges right off of that at the last second. Like it barely cuts through some of the hair, the fur of one of them. But yeah, they just kind of lunge up through all the rubble, and now they're kind of like leaping up at the team. One of them lunges at Ruckus. So give me your agility to dodge.
Ruckus or Ruckus?
Oh no.
Ruckus. You heard me. I said Ruckus.
This is how it starts.
I didn't say Ruckus. I said Ruckus.
22.
Oh, okay.
22.
I just step aside, like, what are you doing?
It still may hit you.
Nice.
You never know.
Next one jumps at Shind. Yeah, give me your same thing. Same thing. Your agility or whatever.
Evasion.
Yeah, to dodge, use your agility modifier. Your
Yep.
D20.
Oh boy, I'm just relying on the dice. That's 13.
Please don't tell me Shin dies this round.
As we find out, they do 2d20
No,
damage.
that's a hit. It lunges and bites at you. Where's my 4?
Panic. Peak might.
Give me your toughness.
Oh.
It did.
Also, the
Ew.
It did.
dice.
It only did 1 point of damage. So I'm not sure what your armor is. You should roll the deduction for that. But one point of damage. But also give me your toughness.
I've got D2 armor, but I presume the like 1 damage to them is like the minimum, right?
Exactly.
like-
D2 is either
Yeah.
1 or 2. So just roll like a D10 odd or even, odd 1, even 2, something like that,
Gosh, I've got a.
or D6 or whatever.
Or
flip a coin.
We've got a coin to flip.
Yep.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
It's heads, tails. Heads. So that the heads would be 2. And for toughness, that's a 15.
Nice. Yeah, it bites. Not really breaking through armor enough to do any damage, and none of the saliva infestation kind of gets to you. It just kind of, tries to bite but misses.
Nice.
Yeah, TD.
Yeah, I'm gonna just try to take another shot.
Nope, you're gonna dodge.
Oh, sorry.
You do your agility.
No, I expect you to die.
Nice.
Help me, please.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
So D20 and then adjust it by your agility modifier.
18.
Nice. Yeah, you dodge it. It tries to bite at you, and you dodge it. 1080p.
Yes, sir.
Oh well, technically no. That other one I forgot. The fourth one is exploded, so the exploded one cannot attack at you. So we're back over. We're back over. Yeah.
Coming at me spiritually.
Yeah. So yeah, spiritually, it's just trying to hurt your feelings and shit. But no, Ruckus, back over to you.
The one that lunged at me, tried to turn him into paste.
Oh yeah, go for it.
Toothpaste?
So,
Don't rush with that.
D20 and adjust it by your presence modifier. Everybody's modifier should be like 0 or +1, +2, plus or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Let's see.
Or minus. You know.
12. I missed.
What was it? Sorry, I didn't hear.
12.
I was talking. Oh, yeah, I missed. Yeah, the shot ricochets off. Shinned.
Damned you.
You got these
Watch it.
3
Do it.
blight husks just lunging at the team in this doorway. This opening.
That's a 9. It's not gonna do it.
Yeah, just another.
Different D20.
Yeah,
Fucker.
another
That
ric-
D20 in jail.
Yeah. I'm done.
TD.
I throw it in jail and it lands on a 20. Fuck.
Yeah, if it's right up against me, then would
Yeah.
it take an action to like sling my rifle and grab my flail and swing? Or
No, you can do it. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, then switching over to the goddamn flail.
I like it.
Take a knife and carve a happy face on it.
Oh,
Hulk smash!
and that's with agility.
Melee, yes.
All right, yeah, that's gonna be
No. Yeah. Sorry, agility. Yeah.
it's gonna be an 11.
Okay. Yeah, you swing, missing. They're wiry. You know, they're quick and erratic. 1080p. They're all right up on
now
you.
we're in melee range. All right. My screen changes from the panic mode emoji to a old Japanese serial samurai show. Where wah like that. So, and I am gonna take a swing at the nearest one to me.
Oh yeah.
And that is going to be character sheet here. That plus just a second. Well, it's a roll 17 on there without the modifier.
What's your modifier?
Its modifier is +1, so 18.
All right, nice. That's a hit. Give me the damage.
All right, and mono sword is D8, so I shall roll a D8. Oh, that sucks. 4.
4.
We're gonna miss.
Nice. No, it hits.
No,
it
it hit.
Yeah,
Just
it
did
did a little
4
bit of damage. Kind of slices off part of this mutated rat. It kind of screeches out. It did significant damage, but didn't kill it. Tick.
I noticing how close these things have now gotten to us. Old Tick here. Same revolver tactic. Like he with his other free hand on his right hand, he's pulling out the machete. He knows he's way better with the handgun, and just like before he like grabs the machete fully out of the sheath, he's like, "Wait a minute!" and just points the gun at the nearest one, not realizing how close they are, but they're probably very close, and is going to take a round, or is going to shoot a round at them.
Oh yeah,
Let's
go
see
for
here.
it.
As you roll a 1 and blow your own toe off.
That'd be hilarious.
would
So online
kill yourself.
roller, we're got a 16 for that, plus the 2 from my stealthy, from stealthy, which makes me have the agility test at a -2. So an 18 final, and then damage was 8.
Nice. Yeah, it hits him. And yeah, this one pops. This one closest to you. You pretty much exploded it.
I'm imagining just like blood just like comes back, just like sprays him in the face, like, and then it just carries on and
Yeah.
tries to clean his face and points at another one that he's prepping to shoot at.
Oh, it's nasty mutated blood too. These are, you know,
Oh god,
infested.
ugh.
Yeah, they're infested. But yeah, they start lunging at the team. The two that are left, one of them lunges at 1080p.
No. Okay. So it's got agility and 14, 15, 16.
Nice. Yeah, you dodge it. It tries to bite at you, and you dodge it. The next one tries to bite at TD.
Ta-da!
Well. Ba-da-ba-ba-da.
If it bites you, it does a victory whirl.
Squee!
Breaks the
And then
ground.
that's agility, right?
Yeah. Yeah, agility modifier.
13.
Nope, that's a hit.
Oof.
Uh-oh.
3 points of damage. So I don't know what your armor is, but roll your...
D2.
Okay, yeah, same thing. Either flip a coin or pick odds or even, you know. But 3 points of damage, and then reduce it by whatever that is.
Evens. So just be one point off my HP then.
Sure, however you want to do it. You know, depends on if you want odds to be 1, evens to be 2, or reverse or whatever.
Oh, I thought that was how it was standard.
Oh, however you want.
Okay.
Call it. But also give me a toughness check.
Uh-oh.
Whatever your
Here it
toughness-
comes. Here it goes.
It's TD's turn.
Got a +1 to toughness. And
That's not
17
bad.
plus 1 is 18.
Oh, nice. Yeah, you're good to go. Nothing crazy happens. You're okay. But yeah, back over to Ruckus. Still two of these Blighthouse. One that's injured and one that's not. Still lunging and hissing at the team, just kind of in the area.
I'll pull Patchdown's fat out of the fire again.
Hmm.
16.
Nice. That's a hit. Which one are you hitting? The one that's damaged or the one that's not?
The one that almost killed TD.
Oh, okay, yeah. All right, yeah, give me the damage.
6.
6.
Almost killed me.
Nice. Yeah, that shot, it almost completely kills this thing as you see like half of its body blast off and it like limps back towards the team, hissing, coughing up blood like this thing was almost dead. Shind.
Morale check.
You've got one wounded Blight Husk and one severely wounded Blight Husk. Both of them hissing at the team, lunging.
Oh, just please die, love.
Okay. Third time's the charm. Never mind.
We're supposed to bring charms?
Never mind.
No. No.
We're supposed to bring
I'm
charms?
running out of D20s at this point. Boy.
They're all in jail.
Yeah.
All right, TD. You got one slightly wounded and one very wounded.
Let's go for the slightly wounded one
Yeah, go for it.
with the flail, and that's with a agility. 16.
Nice, that's a hit. Give me the
Right,
damage.
isn't it? For an attack.
And
What was that?
For an attack, for the flail, wouldn't that be strength?
it'd be the same because I have a +1
let me
on
double
both
check
of them.
it. Yeah, melee is
So the
strength.
attack- Cool.
Yeah, I think we did agility last time too. But your
4
modifier is the same, so that's okay.
Yeah.
What was the damage? Sorry.
4 damage.
Nice. You were hitting the one that was slightly or very wounded.
Slightly.
Nice. Yeah. It almost splatters, like they're both basically hanging on by an HP. It would appear. Yeah. Yeah, they're barely hanging on. 1080p.
Swing and let's see, 12, 14.
Yeah, we'll let it hit. We'll put them at. We'll drop them down a little since they're barely hanging on by like literally an HP. So yeah, give me that damage.
All right.
They're not as wiry and fiery as they once were. Not as quick and erratic.
6.
Nice. Yeah, that's enough. One of them. The other one pops. What's left of it just flattens, onto the ground, slicing in half. Crumbling, dying tick.
Dinner is served.
One left.
Uh,
Barely hanging on.
the one that's left does that happen to be the one that I had shot at first
Do you want it to be?
and did 1 damage?
Do you want it to be? Because
yes,
I lost
because-
track on these last two. One of them was between the one U and 1080p. We're hitting.
The only reason why I bring this up is because I do remember where I laced or tipped the bullets on the ancient revolver with the pink ooze.
Oh yeah,
So,
yeah.
Oh, he did.
I did. So
That's right.
By definition, he should take a D4 damage. And
I
think
forgot
it'd
you
be
dipped
hilarious
you
if-
dipped all your bullets. Yeah. Why don't you describe how this one, as you're about to hit it, finds itself dying from pink ooze from last round?
Yeah, it's like it's running at Tick, and Tick is looking at it. Like Tick raises the machete now. It's like just like in a way where he can drive it down point blade in, but then he like looks at it, and then like a light bulb goes off in his head, and Tick just like sidesteps it as he watches it just like collapse, and the momentum just like carries it forward as it slides past him. He's like, I knew that was good for something.
Oh yeah. What is the
Never hit me, dude.
pink ooze is D4 for rounds until they clean it off too? Isn't that how it kind of works, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
Yep.
cool.
simulates all pleasure and pain
Yeah,
receptors. Toughness DR14.
Yeah, I completely forgot that you dipped your bullets in that pink goo. Good call. Nice. Yeah, it's eerily silent now as you're hanging out, and you're kind of in this broken doorway opening into like an old station. You can see like the glow from the headlights of Ruckus kind of reflecting on the old broken and cracked tiles, covered in soot, but enough that it's reflecting. You can see into the room. There's a bunch of debris and just garbage where walls and ceiling have half collapsed, but it's still open enough like you can see it was an old station. You can see across the old tracks there's a door, a closed sort of big iron door. And then the tunnel kind of continues on to the left. To the right, it's all collapsed. That's what you see. Anything specific, any questions or whatever, you're kind of out of initiative order now, so you all can take it from here. Hey, Cold Spider.
I need to grab a writing utensil real quick.
Okay, yeah.
See, I did it single-handedly.
That you did, my friend. That you did.
They got a squeaky toy and handed it to him.
It's full
Oh,
of
no.
cocaine.
Oh
Even better.
no!
Might this cause some confusion?
Well,
And it sounds like Tick's voice is coming out of TD's voice
yeah.
modulator.
Oh, beautiful.
I stepped away for 1 minute. 1 quick minute.
There can only be one.
hey man, you want some? It's probably just like swallow the fucking squeaker.
Oh man, once that thing passes, we're gonna know exactly when you fart too.
Sweet. Excuse me. I mean, like -3 to all stealth rolls. Just
Mhm.
Sounding like
anyways.
All right. Did we decide where to go?
I think it's only way is forward, isn't it?
I saw
Just keep swimming. Just keep.
Yeah,
swimming.
I guess let's keep going forward. Big Ruckus lead the way.
All right, I'm motion for Ruckus to kind of wedge itself in front.
Yeah.
Be a mobile bullet magnet.
Yeah, it's tight, but Ruckus is able to kind of break through that opening, which is already kind of broken open. You can tell it's been kind of busted, but yeah, Ruckus crawls, climbing through, kind of cracking the edges, the rest of you falling in. The headlights kind of light up the room, and it's, as I described, there's lots of debris and chunks of the wall and ceiling on the ground and such, but you can see across the tracks a big iron door, and then the tunnel that goes off to the left, or it's collapsed to the right. So just kind of limited options here. You can either check out the door, go down the tunnel, or turn around and go back. Everything else is collapsed.
The collapse, does it look like it was naturally that it occurred naturally, or just because we're still in go, right? The go zone.
You're kind of on the edge. Why don't you give me a knowledge? Give me a knowledge check.
Okay. Let's see here. Be a D20. Just a 5.
Yeah, you can't really tell, what zone you're in or whatever. You just know that you're underground. You were in the, I think, barnyard fields, if I'm not mistaken, if that's what they're called. Kind of on the edge of the slums, edge of Go Zone. But you can't really tell. But, yeah, if anybody else, I'll let everyone decide a couple things. You either give me a knowledge check to help Tick kind of figure out where you think you are, or a presence check to investigate that tunnel and see if it's recently collapsed or done on purpose, or like what Tick was checking out. You can tell he was trying to figure out a couple things here.
Ruckus, take some readings.
I got a 17 on my presence check.
Okay.
I don't know shit. That was a 9.
15 for presence.
Okay.
I gotta have one more. There's one more D20. There we go.
You doing knowledge 1080p?
Yeah. 14.
Nice. Okay, cool. Yeah, it was enough. TD and Ruckus can kind of confirm. Yeah, it's old. The collapse looks like it's ancient, just like a lot of the other dust and debris coming from the warehouse and underground here. This is probably from destruction from back when bombs dropped in war and bullshit was happening in the city of Cy. 1080p kind of confirming, based on the distance that we traveled after we went down, we probably went under the canal and in an old subway system. You're probably on the edge of ground zero, probably right on the fucking edge, if not entering ground zero, but obviously underground.
Well, they don't make them like this anymore.
We might want to be quiet just a little bit. We don't know if they
Gonna disturb the rocks?
No, the blighted, or whatever they're called, those fucking things that go boom at night.
Guns?
Well, yeah, lots of those, but no, the kind that follow you in the night and then moan and then blow up.
Creepers?
Tick is obviously he's obviously
A bad date?
Yeah, he's making it really obvious that he's making a terrible joke, or so he's just can't connect it together. But he just pauses for a second, and I walk over to kind of begin to walk towards the iron gate, and then take a look at that real quick, make sure is it is there anything around it before I rust it? Is just an iron gate is ahead of us? It doesn't seem like there's any weird small traps or anything, it hasn't been booby trapped.
No, it looks pretty old and rusted. It looks like it'll take some type of manual lock picking action. But then
Okay.
aside from that, it's probably going to take some type of strength check to kind of wedge, get it open. It's a big old iron door. But yeah, it looks like it hasn't been rigged or, it looks old. It doesn't look new.
And then I look at Ruckus and say, "Hey, Ruckus, can we get some light over here? That might make my picking a little bit easier." And I just kind of like, I crack my fingers and just like walk up to it and pull up the pick locking set that I got. And let's see here.
I suppose. Hey boy, Ruckus. Make it daylight.
When Ruckus goes,
And
"Hey boy," I'd be like, "Huh? Oh."
Oh,
Oh, it's lit up, and yeah, Tick, you're able to do the lock pick. Give me that check. I'll trigger some sounds here in Sirenscape.
yeah, so lockpicking becomes a DR10 for me, and I rolled a 15.
The temperature goes up in the room. So the legend goes.
there are
It's a little warm in here.
Nice. Yeah, you feel the latch clearly open. It was rough, but you feel it's almost break open the latch between the rust and the corrosion. But now you can tell the door is pretty much corroded. You're gonna need some type of strength check to get this thing open.
I'm gonna take a step back and look at Shind and TD. I'm like, "Can you get this door open? But wait, hold on. Why don't we take 5?
I have a what?
Where are we taking
5. Just take a 5. Just sit down for a second, have a water. We did some shit. We haven't died yet."
This is really true.
I'm sorry. Is this your first mission or something? You need
No.
some water. You need bivouac sleep like baby.
I come up to TD a little bit, and I just begin to poke the bite that he has. That doesn't look good.
Oh,
Yeah, and you can at this moment. It's quiet enough in this sort of station. You got the door unlocked, but before you kind of break it open and see what's up, you can take a short rest. Everyone can kind of heal D4. I don't know, how much ammo everyone has left, but you can do a little ammo check. See if anyone
and since
set
Shin
anyone
is
off.
looking really depressed because he didn't hit anything, and I'm gonna give him a real tobacco cigarette.
Nice.
Shin,
What?
what's wrong with you?
you have
People
one.
chew it all the time, right?
Perhaps
Oh my god.
have one for your friend.
Why do they chew it? It tastes like dog water.
I'll give one to out to the other guys if they want one, but oh my god, dog. Oh my god.
What?
I'm gonna start playing the old Yeller on my screen.
I don't like this movie.
TD,
short rest.
TD reaches into his pocket and takes a bit of a rag and wraps up where he was bitten. I rolled a D4 and I got 4, but I was only missing 1 HP. So.
Okay, nice. Yeah, you're very well healed.
So I have one more magazine left of the pink ooze. I expended all my rounds on that round, or that combat, and I didn't need to heal. So I just took a sip of water, looked at my bullets, and then just put some of the other ones into no, Tick is a classic shooter. He doesn't believe in speed loaders. So he's got a sack of bullets that are in his pocket that he just reaches in and reloads his revolver with.
Nice. What about Shin and Ruckus? Did you each roll a D8?
D8. No, I rolled a D4 for my healing. Where I'm back.
Yeah, give me a D8 too.
That's where there. My Blade Runner D8.
I got an 8.
7.
Ruckus?
Excuse me.
I rolled a 4.
Well, okay, cool. Yeah, all of you are okay. Nobody has to reload or anything. You still got some rounds.
I'll need to be bandaged.
Yeah, if you took any damage, yeah, you can roll a 1d4 and get some HP back.
who's carrying
I've got
what do you call it?
I've got an aid kit out.
There we go. We probably don't need the whole thing. Probably just like the small, like disposable gauze that, like, it's like, the paper that packs the
Yeah.
sterilized gauze. That's what we're using. We're not using the actual gauze.
Paper's actually more useful, honestly, in those
That's
kits.
a spackle.
Keep the blood in, and then to Shind, Shind, I have another flashbang if you would like. You seem to be better at throwing these things than me.
That's because my arms are longer.
And then I just hand it to him, like I just like put it up, like I like lift my hand up as far as I can.
Flashbang, like,
You are like piñata. Many, many good things come out of you.
I checked TV.
Wait, who's the piñata?
You friend.
Apply some
I looked up. What was that, Rave?
apply some spackle to TV.
I'm gonna play a motivational TV series or something like that to get the spirits of the team up, make them feel better as we sit here and relax.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna park you in my waiting room.
Okay. Alrighty. Let's get to it. I clap my hands together, just like rub them together, and like go to the door. And clearly knowing that like it looks rusted, and like I just like give it a small push, and then I just kind of like look back and say, "Shind, TD, door, push it down. Let's see if we can get out, or maybe Ruckus." Was that
Ruckus would go
excessive?
through it. That's excessive.
Put a little bit oomph in it, boys.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to go for it.
Yeah, do a strength.
I'll help. I don't know if there's
Yeah,
like
I'll help.
provide assistance or just roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it. Give me strength checks.
3-point stance and then just.
I'm gonna do it with my muscles.
Your muscles.
My fucking muscles.
My assist is a 22, natural 20.
Nice.
And 11.
Awesome.
Nice. Yeah, you're able to get it open with that that nat 20 definitely helps, but yeah, you crack it open. It was rusted, corroded. Yeah, probably would have failed if it wasn't for that crit success with that 11. But you get it open. You bust it open, and you can see that it's kind of like almost like a service tunnel that looks like it runs alongside of the main tunnel where the train used to run. So like when it breaks open, it's dark. It's like maybe almost the same size as the main tunnel, just slightly more narrow. And it goes off to the left, to the right, just as collapsed as the main tunnel.
And it's dark, right? Very, very.
Yeah, both
pitch black.
exactly. Yeah, both tunnels are dark. I mean, you're kind of relying on 1080p's glow and Ruckus's headlights, but yeah, you can just tell. Basically, there's these two separate tunnels connected by a door, running off into the direction of Ground Zero, as 1080p has confirmed, and yeah, both dark.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. We got
Always
3
go
options.
right. This place has more twists and turns than Tornado.
What are those?
I play Twister on the TV.
That looks fun.
No.
Flying,
Okay.
with the flying cows and everything.
Bring that one back.
So it's left, right, or forward?
No, both tunnels head left, off into
Oh.
the direction of Ground Zero. To the right, both tunnels are collapsed, but you basically have this old subway track tunnel that was already there and open and available, going off into Ground Zero, and now you have this extra option thanks to Tick and you and Shin busting it open. You have this other sort of service tunnel that goes in the same exact direction. They usually run right alongside main tunnels, main tracks.
Quick question.
Uh-huh.
the surface of the ground, like dust and stuff like that, has any of it been disturbed? I mean, can we see any footprints leading off in any direction, or a well-used path through
Nice.
here?
Yeah, give me knowledge.
Okie dokie. Yay! Actually, something I'm good at. Yay!
I'll also take presence. Anybody, because presence, because of using the snipe and shoot and stuff, I kind of consider that as like a perceptive sort of trait.
Yep,
But
would
knowledge
be-
knowledge is kind of good too, because that has like the deduction aspect of
Let's take a thermal
Uh,
reading.
what you might know. But what'd you get there? 1080p.
15.
15?
15.
Yeah, that's good enough that you do find
14.
tracks. Nice, yeah. You both find tracks, and a couple things that you notice is there's like what looks like maybe like two drag marks, like maybe wheels or a cart
Ooh.
or something like that, like maybe something was dragged, and then a bunch of footprints and stuff. And all of them are pretty much, going from where you just came through the big open station down into the tracks and down the tunnel. Like that seems like the main tunnel is basically what seems to be used the most.
Scout it out, Tick.
I would, but we don't have any light.
Oh, that's right.
But
That means they won't be able to see you.
yeah, but how will I see anything?
Well,
I mean that's not in Tick's voice. That was just me being a little facetious, a little out there. But so
Oh, wonderful idea. Turn off all the lights.
yeah, real quick,
Make
see
sure to
if we
turn
can
off
see.
my TV. Exactly. See if there's any glow down there.
Yeah, give me presence.
Everybody?
Anybody that's
I got
looking
a-
down the tunnel.
20 net 20 on that one.
16.
Dirty 20. So an
Three.
18 on the die.
Oh,
Anybody else?
I got a 3.
Oh no, you're looking in the wrong direction. 1080.
This
1080.
is why-
We're
this
we're
is
over
why I
here.
don't have a gun.
1080.
Oh,
We're over
oh.
here. He's
Well,
like,
I turned my light off and I couldn't get myself oriented.
he's in a dark corner. No, I mean Tick, natural
Fucking
20
you.
Tick, and and it's good because it was Tick's idea. He tells everyone to kick off the lights. Everyone's looking, not seeing much, but they're. We'll say with that, you notice a couple things. You see the faintest of glows off into the distance of this tunnel. Like it might go a good quarter of a mile or more. Like it's far, and it's just the faintest of glows that no one else is able to see it. This was going to be very, very difficult to detect, but with that nat 20, I got to give it to you. So you do see that there is a glow coming at the end, like there's a sign of life per se, or at least electricity or something. And with that nat 20, I'll also say that you see it also down the service tunnel. But it's a little more dim. But you can see a little bit coming down from that end too. The one that
Okay.
isn't really traveled. That one was locked, corroded, closed. But you do see it down there too.
Next question is so on the body armor that I picked up, the chest carrier. Sometimes there's chem lights on there. Would the one that I picked up have any chem lights on it?
No.
Because I don't. Oh, okay, dang it! I wasn't gonna like just say that there was
Well,
one there.
Yeah, you do it. Let's do a luck. Some type of luck check. We want to do odds or evens. How did we do our luck last time? I think, because it's a good idea. I think you should at least have a chance for that. Yeah. Want to do like a odds or evens sort of?
Maybe like 1 in 6 chance.
Yeah, you can do that. You can give me a 1d6.
No dice. Got a 3. No dice. And so I guess looking at the crew, do we want to go the service tunnel? It might be a little bit quieter. It's gonna be dark, but we might. Can Ruckus fit it through this little area here?
How big is it?
Yeah, it's a large iron door, but Ruckus wouldn't fit. Ruckus would fit, but Ruckus wouldn't fit.
Ruckus get wedged. No.
Yeah. There's another,
I won't do that then.
and I'll say this, Ruckus, why don't you give me a knowledge check?
That is a 12.
What was it?
12.
12? Yeah, you can tell, Ruckus wouldn't fit in this doorway, might even get stuck because it's such thick iron, like this service door that has been broken open. The other thing too is you also can tell, like, after Tick said, hey, I see glowing light, quarter mile down the tunnel, maybe even further, but there is a sign of some type of light. You also know too, like, if you're getting close to anything and you're in this tunnel enclosed down here, Ruckus walking around would definitely not be the stealthiest of things. Like, there wouldn't even be a stealth check. Anything, if there is anything alive, they would hear Ruckus coming. Yeah, you would hear the chunk, chunk, chunk coming down the tunnel. So, and you know that too. You're very familiar with your Ruckus. Ruckus knows Ruckus.
Yep. Yeah, not only would he get wedged, he would draw everything to us.
Okay. Well, can we detach one of the lights from Ruckus?
Yeah, give me Ruckus. I'll say give me a. Let's do. I think that would have to be knowledge. Should be a bit of science. Science.
It sounds about right.
Yeah, because it'd be kind of like a tech sort of.
See if I can share your
How?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I pulled one of the halogens off. One of the halogen searchlights off. No, you're not going very far with this. Maybe like 50 feet.
Lady, where's your power socket, buddy?
What knowledge did you get?
Oh, I got a 9.
Oh, a 9. Yeah. It's not gonna detach or make it.
Oh no. Okay.
So you're gonna be relying on
Oh,
1080p.
It draws so much power that that it has. To...
Or
Yeah, I may not be able to
limited. We'll say you
power
can detach it, but like you said, maybe it only 30 feet, 50 feet, like not enough to get down the tunnel. Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, it was a good idea, but anyways, 1080p, you and I are gonna go down the service tunnel real quick. Everybody, let's all go down the service tunnel because then that way we can get in. Nobody's gonna know we're here because they're all gonna expect us coming from the big tunnel, the tunnel they use all the time. So if we can catch them by surprise, get in there, take their pants down, pound that out, and then just
Whoa.
move on.
A different game. Nolan, calm it down. It's a different game.
Someone has to come in behind
What's
her.
some fatal among friends?
Fatality.
As he's doing that, he's like making like a punching motion because like given his height,
It's getting crazy here.
Oh,
Sorry,
God.
sorry, all
Ow. No.
We should punch them in dick.
Correct.
God. We'll leave that up to you.
Everybody.
But anyways, so we go down there. But hey, keep your voices down. We're being too loud. They might hear us.
I'm gonna
1080.
make sure. Yes.
What were you gonna say? You're gonna make what?
Oh, nothing. I was just gonna say that as we creep down the tunnel, I'm gonna be playing like the Friday the 13th intro song, really quiet, just so Tick can hear it.
Nice.
You're not gonna play the nursery rhyme.
And then I look at Ruckus and myself, and I'm gonna like, Ruckus, you like to tag? I like to tag things. This place.
I was already spraying as I
Wanna go
walked.
pop it?
He froze.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Did he have glitch?
Yep, net watch is on him.
Glitching brain.
Oh, no, he's moving. I see.
Oh, now he's
Nolan's back. Nolan's back.
I was already tagging as we were walking.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Yeah, so I would start to tag.
Yeah, you can do that. You start tagging the tunnel as you're making your way down through the darkness. There's at least enough glow on 1080p. You can see, like, maybe 10, 15 feet ahead of you, just like in the previous tunnel. Like, enough that you can see in front of you, but not enough that you can get, like, a good read on up ahead or anything. But as you're kind of making your way through, you're climbing through the rubble and down this tunnel because there's parts of the wall and ceiling are collapsed. You're kind of having to climb your way through. Everyone give me an agility.
Boy.
A agility.
Yeah.
All right,
This is
16.
Same.
This is bad. This is bad. This is bad.
No math, only rocks.
Oh no.
No math, only rocks. So
Chaba,
DR,
It's DR12, I'm sure. Or is it
Uh,
heightened?
What'd you get? Tick?
so for me, presence tests are minus DR2, and I got a 10. So
No,
that's
this is
I would've-
agility.
presence and agility for being stealthy.
Oh, okay.
So -2 on presence or agility tests.
Yeah. Okay. What did you get on it?
That would be a
I got
12
it.
that I would have got.
Oh.
And Ruckus?
mighty 8.
8. And 1080p?
9.
Okay, yeah. Ruckus and 1080p, as everyone's kind of climbing through all this rubble, suddenly the two of you feel the floor kind of give out underneath you as it collapses. Let me hit some Sirenscape sounds. As it just collapses in, and you find yourself falling down. With that intense-
Nine.
That got a bit intense, but yeah, it collapses down in, and both of you feel kind of like the splash of water, but it's a bit viscous. It doesn't feel as like thin, but 1080p's down there, so you have enough glow that you can tell you've landed in what appears like old world sewage. Is all I can describe it as, and then I'm gonna need both of you each to give me your toughness. Give a toughness check from the fall.
No.
Do I have a toughness bonus? No, 16.
Wait.
I rolled an 18 with my toughness.
This is 1080p and Ruckus.
I got a 13.
Because what was your? Because Shind, your agility was what? A 16, wasn't it? When you rolled it.
16, yeah, on the dice.
Same.
Okay. Oh shit, we're frozen. Hold on, sorry about that.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
So it's just just 1080p and Raven. What was the toughness?
Mine, 20.
20.
Roll?
And 1080p.
I got a 13.
A 13. Okay, cool. Yeah, neither of you take any damage from the fall, but you land, in some nastiness. You've fallen down probably about like maybe 1 story, maybe 1.5 stories worth. Enough that you can't really like reach the top, but you've fallen enough down there, just slamming down. And this is where we'll take our 5-minute bio break. A Cold Spider +2 for the team. Make sure you mark that. Thanks, Cold Spider. We'll do a quick 5-minute bio break while 1080p and Ruckus kind of wallow in this old world sewage. I'm going to leave the mics hot. We'll be right back.
We forgot to check the floor for traps.
I didn't bring my 10-foot pole.
Dang it! I'm running old school essentials with one of my team's players, and the OSR style of thinking of just like having to actively think about what you're doing in a dungeon is really intense. And one of my players, for whatever reason, I guess I gave him a misleading cue. He touched the door and got shredded by these 2 dogs. It's great. I'll be back.
Ew. Excuse me.
Come on, Greg.
Oh God, don't carpet date me like that.
No, I just had a horrible idea for The
What?
Walking Dead.
What? Putting Bailey's in his shoe?
Exactly. Well, I've done that.
No, no.
It was squishy.
Ah.
I want to play Carol.
Coral.
So like a pacifist that can like, shoot a gnat off a fucking gnat's ass at 3,000 yards, open sights, while sneezing. But as a pacifist. Please don't make me do this. Don't do this. Just walk away. That's all you got to do. Let's see here. The criminal. I'm going to be Florida, man.
No.
What?
So I'll maybe dress as Florida Man, which is basically just like Captain Underpants, but like
Right?
Captain Underpants played by Jack Black. There you go. That's basically Florida Man.
That would be scary as hell.
Yeah, that would be Florida Man. You want to be a
Oh my
cryptid?
God.
There you go.
Jeez. Even the walkers run away from me.
Walker goes,
like-
brains.
Florida Man
no."
bad.
I was like, yeah, because the best way to deter zombies is have no brain activity. So they just go, forage tasty.
Oh God, that would be horrible. Ah, lovies.
Who's back?
He is.
Wonderful. carbonated sparkling water, or sorry, sparkling water, flavored sparkling water with no like sugar or additives. It's just like just a hint of the flavor. Big appreciation for those drinks. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely, Raven.
So, Vulpes, are you going to be a preacher man or a son of a preacher man?
Do what?
Right when you come in.
Oh, I was thinking about playing Old Greg.
Old Greg?
Oh,
I got a mangina.
I drink babies out of a shoe.
dear God, so you're not gonna be a frat boy.
I'll make you love me.
I don't know.
What do you think of me?
I'll sort it out.
In my home game that I run, they were looking for people on the street, and my tech, he's such a garbage person, and like he's been chewing on bits of like an old rubber hose, like
Oh,
this black
God.
rubber hose, thinking it was like, and acting like it was like black licorice basically. And like two of the people that they met, one was tall and a big guy, and he was in a very neon green jumpsuit, and the other was short and was in a bright neon pink jumpsuit, and their names were Ignacio and Earl. And I don't know if anyone is familiar with the Moonanites of Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
I am. My vertical leap is unchallenged.
They are the Moonanites. They are from the moon.
Our vertical leap cannot be challenged.
So only two of the players knew of them, but yet the players that didn't know him just kept unintentionally setting him up for to be dropping lines from the show.
Oh my God, that's horrible.
The tech offered him some of that black rubber hose, and Ignatius was like, "No, thank you. That's a poisonous tire." And he's like, "What?" He's like, "I mean, we're already very high."
Oh God.
No. That's wonderful.
I almost want to have them like when they're coming back to their base, just it's in the middle, them like, "Welcome home, baby. I say this to all of your things, for this is a robbery."
Moonanite's a symbol.
I can't do Ur's voice very well though.
Tiger.
Oh God, no, that one has to go through a synthesizer. That's the only way to make that fucking voice work.
Come on, man! I want to rock. Told me my dad told me he couldn't take it. It meaning me.
My favorite character on there was the fucking landlord.
I have a great idea. It's called Pizza Party. Pizza for everyone.
Everyone.
Who has money?
Yeah, MCP pants. That one. That was it. I want candy.
I want candy. Bubblegum tip. God damn it.
Oh God.
Carl from the Aqua Teen is the greatest.
Do what?
Carl from the Aqua Teen is the greatest.
Oh God.
Yeah, it's for Lala points. I'm gonna put those in a gun and put them in your brain.
Yeah. Oh no! Oh no! 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 Just read it. Don't turn it off. It's like,
Which one of you wrote "The Moon Rules" on my car?
Well, you see what happened was
Come on, man. Come on, lad.
the cat made me do it.
do what?
The cat made me do it.
Oh
No,
God.
Oh, yeah, sure, love the cat. Those targets.
That's a great meat one.
No, it's
That'll
my
work.
because my guys. It's been so long, but yes, I've sat down and watched that show. That is the only actual TV bonding my brother and I would do. Be put on Aqua Teen Hunger Force. So it's like, what is what they doing? Is this like meat wad over here? He's just sitting there marinating in my hot tub. It's just unsanitary. Yeah, fucking.
Oh
What are you
yeah!
dancing
Look at that
for?
beautiful
You're
cut
poor.
of bean. Look at that beautiful cut of bean.
The Rush birthday song, Cold Sweat.
Oh my god, that was horrible.
Do you know how many birthdays? Do you know how many birthdays there are a year? Hundreds, literally hundreds.
Hundreds.
God, Shake is. I think Shake is one of the greatest cartoon characters ever made.
Oh god.
I first discovered Aqua Teen when I was like 13, and I had like a paper route, and then like Saturday and Sunday mornings at like in the early AM when I'd get my papers to fold, like I'd have Cartoon Network on. But at first I was like, this isn't the Cartoon Network I'm used to. And I was like, what is this talking
a little too early?
Oh yeah.
But I grew to love it.
Yeah, cool. We ready to go back?
Yeah.
Sunday,
good, 'cause we're
Monday,
back.
Tuesday, Wednesday.
Now everyone can see us. They've been able to hear us the whole time. I always leave the mics hot during break in case chat wants to get involved, or at least overhear the conversations if the team's talking about the current campaign or situation. But yeah, we're back right in the thick of it. The team has been going down this service tunnel, following the path of this glow and basically trying to get to the source. And yeah, through that travel through this broken service sort of tunnel, Ruckus and 1080p have broken through. The floor has collapsed. The rest have kind of ninja style dove out of the way or been able to get around the edge of this, but unfortunately Ruckus and 1080p have collapsed down into this old world sort of sewage tunnel area or whatever. It's hard to see with the glow of the 1080p, but enough that you can tell that you're in some nastiness. You're down there, but you didn't take any damage. You at least passed some toughness, landed in it, but yeah, I'll let the team take it from here.
Well,
What do you see down there?
I'll throw some up so Tick can see it.
I check and
You can't see shit.
on here.
Are you okay?
I am KO.
Ah.
I'm gonna check and see if there's any methane down here.
Bad idea.
Very bad.
Very bad idea. Don't do that.
Click sessions.
But
I'm kidding. I wouldn't do.
can you see if there's a way up, back up here from there? Because I don't think anybody brought rope.
It's funny you should mention that. I left it with my sentry. I left it with Ruckus.
We could.
That Ruckus? Ah. Damn.
Is it close enough that we'd be able to go back for it?
Yeah,
Real
you
quick.
could. Yeah, if Ruckus has some rope in inventory.
Only about, like, 20 feet.
Yeah, I'm
like
gonna go back, double
Bumper
back.
wench.
Yeah.
Survey says.
Is the way back, like that gap in the hole that can be circumvented, right? Like we don't have to jump over or do. Okay, cool.
All right. Yeah, then I'm gonna double back and grab that rope.
Yeah, you
Throw
do
it
that. Yeah, well, TD's going back and getting the rope, Tick and Shind, without even having to do any type of like presence or perceptive check or whatever. You can clearly hear some scurrying noises coming from down the tunnel after that floor collapsed. After TD kind of went for the rope, coming towards you from deeper down the tunnel, way down towards the end where that glow's coming in and stuff. Which is way far in the distance. Let's not forget, Tick only detected that with a natural 20. But yeah, you hear some more scurrying noises. This time, doesn't sound like those blight husks though. This sounds a little more scurry-y. Is that right?
It's scurrier.
It's scurrier.
Scurrier. Run.
Man, I'm gonna jump in this hole.
Oh no!
Yeah. This mood up,
Yeah,
mood up your huge rings. Yeah.
I leap in, plunging in, like face comes out of the water. It's like,
Well, this is a little bit better than the shit earlier. We're covered in it now.
Yep, we're hip deep in shit now. That's for sure.
Now we all.
Yeah. Thank goodness I ate that real tobacco. It's blocking out most of the smell.
Did Shin jump down too?
Yeah, I guess more like up to like my knees and shit as opposed to everyone else.
Yeah, yeah, no, that's fine. You jump down. By the time you get down there, you kind of gather yourself. We'll say TD, you come back with the rope. As you get back towards the hole, you notice, the team is not up here anymore. There's no more Shind or Tick in the tunnel. And as you're approaching the hole, you can clearly hear some scurrying noises. And give me a 1d10.
My rolls have been shit today. Someone else roll it.
This will
Ooh,
be TD.
can I use a +2 on this?
Oh, please do.
No, don't. Give me a
Okay.
d10.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
3.
I mean, you could use the +2, but yeah, you see 3 headhunters coming at you. Do you still want that +2 on that roll? You see,
No.
but yeah, you see 3. Let's get over to the battle overlay just to see if I can get this image in the overlay, just because it's such a cool image. You see that there, the headhunter, kind of like a decapitated, sort of mutated humanoid head sort of thing with glowing white eyes. The legs kind of tentacle, like almost octopus style legs, almost spider like, but they're slithering they're slithering across the ceiling and the sides. You see 3 of them just coming right at you as the eyes are glowing. And you're all familiar with some of the things in the city of Cy. These headhunters, they shoot basically like a cryogen radiation ray out of their eyes. They can really fuck you up. They can even mess up your movement and all actions and things by locking up your gear with this sort of cryo radiation rays. But you see 3 of them scurrying towards you down the tunnel. You can tell at the rate that they're going, they'll be like right up on you within like 2 rounds. But yeah, they're coming towards you. They're not shooting at you yet. Like they're coming at you, but you kind of see them first, we'll say, as you come up on the hole. So that's what you see. Your team's not up here anymore. There's a hole in the floor, and you see these 3 crazy headhunter things scurrying at you, come from down the tunnel. What do you want to do?
Tie the rope up first.
Oh hell no! I see them and then like, it is why I probably at a glance could probably see 1080p's light off of his screen.
Yeah.
Oh, wait,
Yeah, if you look down into the hole where they fell, like you can see your team has jumped down in there. Like they're all down in this sewage right now.
okay. Would I have time to do like quick, like take the rope and like do like a quick sling slip knot as I around like something that's jutting, like some piece of rubble that's like secure, like but jutting out, like do like a quick throw over and like boat tie, I don't know.
Yeah. There's exposed rebar and shit like that coming from the ceiling and out of the broken walls where it's half collapsed. I'll say you can tie the rope up around there.
And then dive in with the rope.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, you jump down, joining the team in their shit sauna, their shit jacuzzi, their sewage jacuzzi, whatever's going on down there. Their little
Come down and get yourself up.
reverse bath time.
Help you load.
But yeah, you land down there. You've got the rope with you at least. Landing down with the team, you can hear the scurrying coming closer. You're the only one that has seen these things. You saw, like I said, climbing on the ceiling and walls, just kind of scurrying and heading down towards you.
The water had gotten into like his faulty thing, so it's just and then he's like smacks it, but then just like does like a
He's going full speaking spell.
What's coming at us, buddy? Oh, the Jimmy fell down the well.
Babies on heads.
Babies on heads. Oh.
I told 1080p. I looked at
Yes.
1080p.
1080p. Put on display one of those from Toy Story, an old movie from a long time ago. There was a little head on a spider pop. Put that up.
Okay. I search and I put it up.
Oh yeah, it looks like them.
Hey,
That's the one.
yes, sir.
Good, we're down here. Now let's keep it quiet. Let's see if they pass over. Let's find the way out.
Yeah, what isn't well, what do you want to do? What are you doing? Are you hiding out down here to see if they pass you over, or are you looking for a way out from down here and searching? Which of the two? Because it's either going to be, you're being quiet and stealthy, or you're searching for a way out of this sewage pit area that you fell into. Which is it?
Yeah, looking around.
If there's anything, any tunnel
Yeah.
or piping.
Okay, cool.
Does this sewage pipe, as far as we can tell, does it run two ways, perpendicular to the service tunnel?
Let's find out. Everyone that is looking, let's get a presence.
I got
Well,
a
12 and 9.
30,
What was
7.
7?
I got a 1.
And ooh, that's bad.
your
Shin,
face doesn't count.
Shin, what did you get?
Dirty 20.
Oh, nice. Okay. Well, yeah. It's dark down here. It's hard to see. You can't really make sense of too much. You can tell that the walls, just like the ceiling, are kind of collapsed in. But Shin, you do see that like the sewage, sort of the big piping that you're in, the tunnel has a walkway kind of like off to the side, and it looks like it goes both directions along the same path as the service tunnel. It's like literally directly below it, and where you're at, it looks like it goes both ways.
How fast are the little things from the heads from the thing approaching?
TD could tell, just they're a couple rounds away. They're, handful of seconds away, literally. I mean, you guys looked around. You probably could do another action before they show up in the area, based on what TD saw.
I'm just gonna
Oh, no.
dunk and try and hide. If they're gonna be here in a few seconds, trudging through shit water, is going to probably make us easier to catch up to. So I'm gonna try and hide and wait for them to pass over.
What's everyone else doing? You see Shind plug his nose, hold his breath, and take a dunk. What's everyone else doing?
I'm going to turn my TV off.
Yeah, TD looks pissed off, but does the same.
Tick was, I don't know how he failed to, I mean, he had a hard time with that last one looking around, so he's probably just really like hating the fact that he's in the shit-covered mountain, and I'm going to just shake my head multiple times and plug my nose and take a deep breath and go down.
Nice. What
I'm
about?
going to just go up to the shoulders and make it look like I'm a piece of garbage just kind of sitting there floating.
Yeah.
Nice.
Cheeky shit.
I'm gonna smear this sewage on the back of my head and on my shoulders and hug the wall, facing the wall.
All right, cool. Yeah. Everyone, give me a agility. This is going to be a sneak, but everybody is getting a +2.
Oh, you said agility?
Yep. Yeah, this is a sneak, but everyone's getting a +2 from the creative hiding. We'll call
I
it
got
hiding.
myself a 24.
Nice.
Wow.
Tick has disappeared. Temporarily, he is gone. What did everybody else get?
18.
18. Ruckus?
15.
What was Ruckus in 1080p?
15.
17.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, you all just stand still. You hear the scurrying kind of going around, 1080p, you see two of those three headhunters kind of scurry. You see on the ceiling through the hole up in the ceiling into the upper tunnel. You see like one go across the ceiling, one on the wall. You see another kind of climb down and scurry down almost into the tunnel and kind of like look around as the white glowing eyes kind of scan the room. You even see it pass over the Ruckus's back and then scurry back up into the tunnel and keep going down kind of in the direction where you came from up in that service tunnel. But yeah, it worked. They didn't find you. Yeah. You're filthy and
good.
yeah, you're filthy, stinky as fuck, but great decision. It worked.
I can taste it.
Oh god.
I want to leave now. There were paths both ways.
I mean, what's changed in the smell, Shin? Come on, honestly. Think about this. When's the last time you had a bath? Exactly.
This is part of the
You had to
job.
think about it.
We just met. You can't haze me like this.
Somehow he inherited Yarp's knowledge of ribbing Shind.
Yarp's files are in the computer.
The machine.
Yarp
What was
is
that, Raven?
in the machine now.
Would that make him the ghost in the machine?
Yeah, Ghost in the Machine.
Are you?
Man,
TD is like gesturing, like, "Hey, go up and like." At the
Whoa,
rope.
whoa! Oh, rope. Okay, sorry. Hey, after Nolan earlier, I don't know what's going on anymore. I'm
Right?
sorry. I'm just.
yeah, so Tick comes. I come out of the water, or this shit water, and just like let go of my nose. And for a second, I'm thinking about like getting a stim sig going, but then I just like look at everybody, and I'm just like,
Maybe not, maybe later. Maybe that'll get the taste out of the mouth. TD, do you have any stem cigs down? Maybe we could share them down the road.
I don't want to be too loud. My bad.
And it passes one
But-
over.
Thank you.
And then I just like I put it behind, like I just like clear the shit out of my ear, just like behind my ear, and just like set it behind my ear, just ready to go for as soon as we find somewhere where we won't hopefully explode from methane, natural gas.
Yeah, no problem. You've got that. Now you've got some options. You know, TD kind of jumped down here and he was able to secure the rope up there. Shind noticed that, you know, this sewage or waste tunnel or runoff tunnel, whatever you're in, also goes the length of the service tunnel as well. So yeah, you have some options.
Let's keep going down this shit-covered shithole. They won't know we're here.
Yeah, we blend in now. And
That's bad.
typical dungeon crawler instinct says go left first.
Okay, lead the way.
Slosh.
You might because I'm a little guy again, and I have like low strength. I'm like trying to keep up as best as I can, but like you can tell that I'm falling behind.
Yeah, no problem. And the other thing I'll add here too is like as Shin's kind of leading the way, you know, you're going in ironically left, just like before, left down the same direction of the tunnel. You're kind of heading in the same direction, which 1080p can confirm is heading deeper into ground zero. It's going right along the same path as the train track as well as the service tunnel. As you're leading that way, you can notice it's kind of going uphill a little bit, which is also adding to maybe Tick falling a little bit behind. He's a little guy. But you notice like the sludge, the sewage, the runoff, all that toxic stuff and just corrosion is getting like more and more shallow as the path kind of goes up. And you're making your way up, and as you go further and further, you can see a bit of a glow in the distance. Now, without even a presence check, and you can tell this is a bit different Tick than what you noticed before, since you were the one that noticed the other glow. You can tell this is kind of, looks like maybe up ahead, coming from the ceiling. It looks like there's some glowing up ahead, yeah.
Guys, hey guys, slow down. They're gonna see you.
It's like Shin will like take his belt and just like off like sling it to try and like pull Tick.
Yeah, like I grab it, and just like just hanging on for dear life.
Oh, easily too. Shin's a big, shunned nanomancer. Tick's a little guy. Easily. Yeah.
Just become trebuchet.
Yeah. Like a sling.
Oh no. But yes, now hopefully now we have a little bit close. I want to move in a little bit closer, being mindful of making too much noise, too much splash. Being careful in the splash zone.
Yeah, absolutely. If you want to, yeah, go on. What was that?
No, but we were gonna say. Sounds like you want to make a ruling there.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Is if you're if you're stealthily kind of leading the way, or you want to go up ahead. In any case, give me your sneak, your agility. If anyone else is going with Tick, or if everyone's allowing Tick to kind of go scout out ahead, you can just let him go. If anybody is going with him, you would have to make an agility check as well to sneak.
It is a 21, not a natural 20.
Oh, nice. Yeah, Tick is really good at that. He's a little guy. He's a sneaky guy. He's your ninja. But yeah, you creep up ahead, and the tunnel kind of goes up a bit. And what you're seeing, that glow, is actually like floor grates. Like you can see like almost like drainage grating, right? And it's like there's one every like 5 meters or so now. Like once it kind of the tunnel gets up and levels up to what was the ceiling at a distance back when you fell. Now it's like you're like in a tunnel with a ceiling. Maybe not Tick, but the rest of the team could probably touch the ceiling, at this point. But you can see these open kind of runoff grates or whatever, every handful of meters going on, and there's obviously some power coming from up there because a few things. You see a glow, you can see some lighting, and you can hear some noises. You hear like a little bit of chattering. You hear almost like a collective moaning is how I would describe it, almost like the faint moans of, just an estimate, 50, 100. It sounds a little bit painful, yeah. But like a little bit of moaning, and it's like in the form of like 50 to 100 people or creatures or something. But you hear that sort of collective hum or moaning. And in the mix of that, you can hear a little bit of chatter. You hear like, there's some type of conversation going on. You can't make it out. But there's obviously some life going on up there. There's some action. There's some light. There's some power. Yeah, you clearly see and hear that. I would say you'd have to like hop and grab the grate and pull yourself up, like to see through the grating to get a good view. You have a perfect stealth right now. Obviously, nothing is noticing you. You haven't triggered anything. Nothing's coming at you. But to get like a clear view of what's up there, you'd have to jump and hold yourself up, which I would make you do, a strength check probably, to see if you can successfully pull yourself up. And then another, dodge or stealth sneak during that process to kind of look. Alternatively, I would say you could possibly get someone else to help lift you up, in which case, like, it wouldn't really need a stealth check. You're a little guy. Anybody could kind of help you up, but they would have to do a sneak as well and be just as sneaky. Yeah.
Can I take a little bit of time to see if I can actively listen into the conversation, hearing the faint whispers, seeing if I can, I don't know, maybe they're trying to determine whether or not what they're doing here.
Yeah, absolutely. Give me that presence. What's the rest of the team doing? You see Tick kind of sneaking up there. You can tell he clearly is hearing and seeing something. He's like looking. He's trying to, what's the rest of the team doing?
I am trying to remain quiet.
Good idea. TD holding that voice box. It just starts screaming.
Don't want that thing to reset loudly.
Yeah. But Tick, what was your presence?
It is a 14.
Nice, good enough. You can hear conversation. You hear some footsteps, and you hear like it sounds like a few people, a handful of people, maybe a couple people. It's hard to tell. Kind of walking by the grate, as you're listening, and you can hear like some people talking, and you distinctly hear someone's voice say something along the lines like, "All right, let's check this row, make sure that they're all synced up. We got to send the reports in soon. Just keep checking them." And then the
I tap
footsteps
him on the shoulder.
go on.
And then I'm gonna make my way back to the team.
Guys, it looks like maybe it's some, I don't know, maybe some kind of weird lab. They're doing some weird shit up there. There's some moaning and not the good kind.
Let's go and say hi.
But we have advantage here. I mean, they don't know we're here.
So burst into the room, say hi, and
Oh,
Let's do it.
I'd rather.
Does the
Shane-
tunnel we're in?
Oh.
Does the tunnel we're in? Does it continue any further?
Yeah, it keeps going further down, and every handful of meters, there's like another sort of grate, you know.
Is there enough light to where I can continue forward to see if there's anything more, or if there's an easy way without having to break one of these grates open? That way, again, we have quite the advantage. Nobody really knows we're here, and if we can get the little bit of lay of the land, see what's what, that might be life living, or that might prolong our little short-lived
Yeah,
lives.
sure. Yeah, absolutely. You can go, scout up a little more ahead and check it out. You're still kind of playing on the same stealth. I won't make you do that again. You already got like 20 something, or whatever you got on that original one. So yeah, you sneak your way up further down the tunnel, and you see, there's grates. You go maybe the distance of like the same size as that warehouse, right? Like a big area, and that glow continues. You hear the moaning, like it's a huge facility, right? And you get all the way down at the end of this tunnel, and you can see where it kind of ends off, and it kind of splits into real small tubes, like even too small for Tick to continue on, and it V's off. But right where it V's off, it kind of opens up into like, if you ever seen like on the side of a road, like a storm drain, where it's like kind of rectangular a bit, but like the center of it opens up, and you could walk right up to there and peek out and probably see out into this warehouse or room or whatever is going on. But absolutely, there's an end. It's not gated. It opens up into the room, it looks like.
Over the RCD, I messaged the team. Hey, I'm taking a look at this real quick. You guys could probably make your way over here. Just be really quiet. And I'm gonna see about taking a peek at that door and see or getting up and taking a peek.
Yeah, you can do that. So look, let's do this. Tick, you can easily look out. You're still rocking an amazing stealth. Just give me a presence. Not that there's a DR set or anything like that. I just want to gauge how much I'm going to let you see and know. The rest of the team, if you're going to try to sneak your way down this tunnel to meet up with Tick by this opening, to be able to see or get out or do whatever you want, you're going to need to do a sneak, which is agility check. Keep in mind, anybody that's not good at agility and sneaking, and this isn't super difficult, you're down below ground and stuff, but there's a chance, right, to make noise. Don't forget your +2s. Don't forget your glitches, things like that, right? But Tick, what did you get on that presence?
A 14.
Oh, nice. Okay, great. Yeah, so let me describe that while everyone rolls up their agility, their sneak, and just keep that stat in mind so you can let me know in a moment. Tick, yeah, you poke out that sort of storm runoff drain, the end of this drain tunnel, and when you lift up and look out, you can see a huge open, like it looks like it used to be maybe a big service yard for the subway, right? So all the trains would come in. You can see the service tunnel opens up into this. The other main tracks open up into this, and they all kind of like V off. But it's all corroded. It's run down. You can see in the ceiling, it's all broken up. Like this is obviously ground zero. There's been some damage out in this area. But the big open room also has some stairs off to the right. So like when you're looking, it's a big open room. There's some stairs going along the wall that go up to a big overhang sort of railing, and you can see a room up in there with like a big glass window, kind of overlooking the main big open room. And you can see two, they look like heirs of Kurgaz. They're wearing the hoods. They got the horns, right? They're up there and they're talking to each other. They're up in that room. One of them's kind of overlooking the big room. The other one's talking to them. They're up there. You can see two other kind of circling around the railing, because the railing goes all the way around the edge of the room, and they're just kind of circling around. And then on the floor level, you can see what looks like maybe 10 or 20 rows of people, and they're all mutated. They all have like fur, some have horns, some have like tentacles, some are like almost lumps of masses of what looks like meat and flesh. Some look like elongated and almost emaciated, but they all look like they're, for lack of words, like fucked up versions of shunned nanomancers, like they've been infected and maybe further mutated by some of the stuff you saw going on in the previous warehouse or something, because this is beyond shunned nanomancer look. And you can see clearly all of them have like a sort of wet black sort of ooze look coming out of some of their orifices, like some are drooling this black stuff, some seem to be leaking out of the eyes. All of them are kind of in these rows, and they're just kind of zombified, like just standing there just like lump, and you can see like their eyes are just looked up, like just kind of looking up. You can almost see the white of their eyes with some of the black ooze coming out, and they're just all in these rows just doing nothing, almost like in trances. You can hear all of them slightly moaning, like there's this hum of a moan across the room. And all of them have like these wires hooked up, like plugged into them. They have like these weird collar devices on these plugs going up to the ceiling, like these wires. And then you can see two other heirs of Kurgaz, like hooded sort of guard-looking guys walking with another, what looks like almost like a doctor in this lab coat, crazy gas masks and shit. He has like this hologram clipboard, and they're walking up and down the lines, and you can hear him talking like, all right, check this row. All right, now let's go over here, and he's checking some of the wiring on some of the collars on another row, and that's what you see in this main room. On the other side of where the stairwell is, you see an opening where it looks like there's like another very large side room. You see like these big tanks of what looks like refueling tanks, because you can see like hoses that typically like would hook up to vehicles to refuel them. And in the ceiling, you can see what looks like a hangar top. Clearly, the only way I could describe it is it looks like some type of launching pad, some type of launch pad or something. There's fueling tanks off in that side room, and then in this room, the rows of people, the wires hooked up. Doctor, guards walking those, two walking the railings, the stairs, the big room, two more shuns up in that room. That's what you see. You can ask me some specific questions if you want, but let me get that the stealth checks from everybody else. What did everybody get? And let me know if anybody used a +2 or anything. Yeah.
I was waiting to roll, so that way I would say I was going to dictate I'm going to use a +2 because I don't have anything in agility. And 6.
No. So taking a look at everything, I kind of like just like snap pictures real quick and just like snap out all this information over to the crew over RCDs. So we know some of the positionings of some of these heirs of Kurgaz, and I'm not sure what else. I'll let you guys do what you're doing as I'm looking at all this information.
You can refer all that information. We'll say at least send the pictures, RCDM and stuff. PWB, thanks. A couple more +2s from PWB, a few more. So keep those in mind. Is anybody else using a +2s or glitches or any of that? Oh yeah, don't forget Shin, you have glitches. But yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to use. I think I've got one glitch left, so I'm going to use that.
We have.
They replenish each session too. So.
Oh, you haven't replenished every session?
No, okay, I've really been using them because my dice were doing fine until now. I glitched and I rolled a 1.
You rolled a 1.
Yeah.
On your glitch? Oh no.
Yeah, that tracks it. No, listen, the RNGesus is trying to tell me something.
You're supposed to go and meet with Yarp.
Yeah. I'm being called to the great stinky yin beyond, apparently.
Anybody else using any +2s? 18, nice. What about 10 AP and TD?
10 AP got a 14 on his second roll, used glitch.
Nice. TD?
I used a +2 and I wound up with a 22. It's not a nat 20. That I have a +1 and.
Nice. That's great
Actually.
rolling. Yeah, you're all able to kind of sneak your way up over to where Tick is. Shind maybe, hitting some of the grating with his shoulders since he's so tall, maybe stumbling, slipping a little bit in some of the waste. But he clearly falls and stumbles a bit, making some noise. Tick, as you're looking up and you're passing on visually what you've seen in the information, you can see the team coming to you, crawling up and kind of coming to the end of the tunnel, and you hear Shind kind of stumble and fall and grunt a little bit. And it's at that moment that you see the two era of Kurgaz walking with the doctor, both kind of stop and go like that. One of them pulls out a dagger, another one pulls out a pistol, or rather a rifle, and they both kind of like look around. Did you hear that? And the doctor, hold on a minute, shh, be quiet. And then it's hard to hear with all this moaning, and you hear all the moaning going on, and they're both kind of like listening out for whatever that noise might be. What was that, Shind?
I would like to pull a Mummy 1999.
Oh no.
When Jonathan goes outside, he just goes Imhotep to blend in with the crowd. I would like to and falling, just going just to try and blend in with the other mutants.
Odd.
Like, there's nothing else to do.
Yeah. See,
Listen. Risk it for the biscuit. If that doesn't work, I'm gonna go out with my my brain scalpels bristling. I'm gonna take one of those +2s. So I have a +4 on the dice roll. Come on, okay, that's not terrible. 17.
No, it's good. It's great. Yeah, I'll allow it. I'll allow that save. They hear the noise. They're looking around. Just Tick, as you see them noticing that they hear a noise, and the rest of the team starts cringing at the fact that everyone's being sneaky as fuck, but Shin just kind of blows the spot. Shin kind of pushes you out of the way and, scurrying up out of this opening, and like you said, kind of falling in line into the line and just like looking up and starts moaning and just kind of disappearing into the crowd. As you see them, like looking around, looking down in the grating, looking up at the thing, and I don't know, they look confused.
In the wind.
Yeah, they're looking around, they're looking a bit confused.
Now is my time to run up to the stairs as Shind has created this distraction. I want to get to the stairs and get as close as I can to the two heirs of Kurgaz up here. I almost want to drag TD with me up the stairs. Hopefully, would you agree, TD, wanting to go up there, maybe take those two out as quickly and quietly as we can, and then just like continue to move, maintaining our stealth, because the last time we fought the heirs of Kurgaz, we lost Garp.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't forget, because I know this system is new. And for people watching too, it's just some type of equivalent, since we're so fucking familiar with Cyberpunk and Cyberpunk Red. Heirs of Kurgaz they're a fucked up cultist sort of corpo organization, and they're definitely not like your shitty little booster gang or anything like that. They're like the equivalent of like an Arasaka meets Bozos, right? They are the crazy badasses of the city of Cy. So just keeping that in mind. And yeah, you have lost a team, you've lost a player to them before, yeah.
So I want to try to sneakily take one of these guys down, like
Can you
chokehold
pull
them
them down
maybe.
the crate? Like
Now
if they
that
come by,
would
just
probably
grab
make-
their feet and then pull them in?
Not without probably making a lot of noise.
Okay. It was
Well, yeah,
thought.
Yeah, well, you guys can discuss the plan and kind of decide that. I like the way that these conversations are going, and I think both are feasible. I think Tick and TD, you could use this moment when the two guards and doctor are kind of like looking around, looking at the gates and trying to figure out what the fuck the noise was. You could use that moment just like Shin did to kind of go up and hide in the crowd. You could use that to go over to the stairs and kind of make your way up to the railing. Once you get up there, it'd probably be more stealth, figuring out. I'd see kind of where the positioning on these two guards are to kind of play out what you guys do from that moment, right? But I like 1080p's plan too. There's another option. You have these grates, you have this opening. These guards and doctor are making their rounds on these rows. I would say that could be another plan. You could wait till they get near one of the grating or down a particular row or at the end of this opening, and again try to pull them down and into the tunnels. Again, it'd be just as risky as fighting out in the opening up on the railing or what that might become. As here, everything's going to rely on dice and skills and being sneaky or not. If guns go off and make a noise versus melee, you know how it is. But I would say any of these options there's no bad ideas here. I think everybody coming up with creative ideas and fun things, I'll accept it. Any other ideas too? You guys have a moment to kind of discuss with each other some plans.
There's just the two heirs of Kurgaz, dudes doing their weird Nazi scientist circuit, right?
Yeah. There's two of them, and then that weird doctor-looking guy. They're the ones making the rounds up and down the rows, checking the wires and stuff. They're the ones that kind of stopped and are looking around what the fuck? Did you hear something? I don't know. What was that? Then there's the two that are making their rounds on the top, walking around the railings that Tick saw, and then there was two more in that office building you see with the big open window overlooking the whole thing, kind of talking to each other. One was looking out, they're talking to each other.
Right, so there's elevated platform with two, foreman's office with two, and then two with the dock downstairs.
Yep, exactly.
Okay.
That's total.
All right. Well, seeing as how I'm sitting there gawking at the sky like a fucking turkey.
Oh yeah, you would see all this too. Come to think of it, Shin. Now everything I described to Tick, you would know too. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, I was kind of sitting there shifty eyes, as just I guess because I wouldn't think that Psychic Scalpels has any visual indicator beyond someone just hemorrhaging out of their face holes, correct?
Right.
If I can, eyes looking up, because elevation being what it is, the animates the eyes in the sky. If I can see it at a point where one seems isolated, I want to see if I can, switch off the lights of his nervous system with my brain.
Sure. Yeah, you can wait for the opportune moment to kind of do that. To one of the two with the doctor, or you're talking about the ones that are kind of making the rounds on the ledge?
Up above, because you said all of the the mutants, the moaning masses are kind of almost supplicant
looking up. Yeah.
Looking upwards. So unless one of the doctor would come into my peripheral, I'm only probably gonna be able to see the ones on the the catwalk above.
Absolutely. Yeah,
also,
you can wait.
Also, that works because elevation wins in a firefight.
Yeah, no, that's good. You can look up there. You see them making their rounds. It'd probably be by next round there will be one at least close enough on the railing within view that you could take that shot. You could try to do that scalpel attack. But the rest of you, feel free. It's open. No initiative.
I need to ask the team a question. Before we get too deep into this. Is anybody in this team enhanced cybernetically in any way, what shape or form?
I have skin hard. That's what gives me my armor.
Oh.
Is it cybernetics?
Insane.
Yeah, that's the all meat.
All right.
Except for I guess everyone has the weird
the RCD.
interface.
Yeah,
RCD
everybody
thing,
has RCDs. That's not included in this, but
Okay.
all right. Yeah.
Skin hard is cyberware.
Yeah, and then I don't know if a cyber deck counts, but with
No, it's not part of you.
But what were you gonna do with it?
I have a skill that causes damage to all nearby cybernetics.
And what quantifies as nearby?
I do not know in game terms, actually.
Okay.
What is it? One of your apps?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Yeah, if it doesn't give specifics, it probably just means within your vicinity or maybe within that system, within the area of that system. But
Right.
But yeah,
I'm gonna stand next to Shin in case things go south. I
Well-
have an idea.
well, Shind is up hiding in the crowd. He's up in the crowd. You're still technically down with Tick hiding in the tunnel. You all were stealthy, and you're in the tunnel at the end near the opening where Tick's looking out. Shin scurried up to hide into the crowd because he was causing noise behind you guys in the tunnel.
Okay.
I
I misunderstood the placement.
Yeah.
I also have the app Blood Snoot, which tracks down an enemy hacker and deals D4 damage each round. I don't know how exactly. Like, am I able to like detect them without?
Yeah.
Like.
How did you end up getting a cyber deck in the app?
That was when I first started.
I'm confused.
Did you? Yeah, because a burned hacker is the one that typically gets the cyber deck and apps and stuff. But you can purchase that stuff. Anybody can use them and upgrade and get a deck. To maybe you did that. Did you buy that?
No, then I must have mistakenly added that when I was making my character. Then I.
Okay. Yeah, because you can buy. What was that?
Isn't that something that can roll out in random gear?
I don't think so. I think you have to.
Let me look.
As a burned hacker, yeah, you come with that. You come with a program that you made and shit like that. But I think everybody else, like a cyber slasher, doesn't come with a deck or anything. You know what I mean? Or apps. They would have to buy it. Pretty sure.
No, it can't. You can get a random cyber deck in beginning gear.
Okay, maybe you rolled it then.
Yeah, because I rolled all my stuff when I
check it.
was making my character. Because I didn't know exactly what to choose, so I just went all dice roll.
And the app, or you bought the app?
The ruling itself says random cyber deck with D3 slots and 2 random apps.
Yeah, the 2 apps were Knock Knock and Blood Snoot.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, then you rolled it. Then you didn't buy it.
Yeah,
that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. You guys can discuss the apps and options. Come up with a plan.
So I text Shin real quick, because Shin can see 2 of them up top. If hopefully he kills one, then I'm a really good shot. I know I can hit another one. So we have that plan going, but we still have the 2 on the ground and the 2 in the foreman's office. Does the railing upstairs, does that lead to the foreman's?
Yeah, the stairs go up to kind of like something that just kind of circles the whole room around the edge, and up there is like kind of foreman's office overlooking. Yeah.
So maybe like in quick succession, Shin can take one of the Urza Kurgods out on the stairwell, and then I can shoot at the second one. TD, maybe you might want to run towards the 2 on the ground. And then Ruckus make a break for that room alongside of Mr. 1080p to do the cyberware burst.
Okay.
What do you think?
I like this plan.
Sound good. Order out.
I mean, I don't want to get you guys killed, but it's pretty brutal.
No.
Like, we had to do it real quick.
Hey, listen, risk it for the biscuit. Shin would say if he was able to do anything other than
When the going gets weird, the weird turn pro.
That makes sense. Yeah, you can do that. You can organize that plan and kind of orchestrate it. Shin's ready to launch the scalpels. You can take a shot at one and ready to go. You can 10p can run out and try to access a system, or run his app and stuff, and like you said, do the cyberware thing.
I'm gonna guess with this cyber visor we all have, I'm like Shin will be getting like updates across his visor, so he's not just completely. They're like, guys.
Just like when Tick was sending the images through his RCD that he was seeing, kind of relaying info. I imagine like all this plan talk, they're relaying it to you. You're kind of trying to orchestrate this plan so everyone can, act at the same time, or in initiative order, which we'll have to roll during our next session, because this is where we're going to end our session. We
made it one more session, guys.
Just don't forget the plan, Tick. I know you helped orchestrate that. I'm gonna remember it as well, but you know how it is. We're gonna get through a week, and we might forget some of that. But I will say this: we are on the brink of this finale, and the only reason I didn't want to engage in this plan is because, as you know, if we get into some combat and things like that, that could be a session in itself, depending on how the dice go. And who knows? I think that you coming up with tactful plans, being stealthy, Shind running out and hiding in the crowd, like just the creative work that you're doing and trying to be tactful in this is awesome. So now I really do think it's about, let's see if the dice align with the planning, and let's see how it plays out, right? But that's where we'll take it. Next Saturday, we'll start right where we left off, engaging in the team plan to try to attack these heirs of Kurgaz and see what's going on up here. But great session. Lots of potential to get hurt and die. I thought somebody for sure. I thought more of you were gonna fall when the floor collapsed, and then I thought for sure 1080 or Ruckus, somebody was gonna get hurt from the fall. But both of you did a good toughness check as well.
Pretty good. Pretty
I
sturdy.
got lucky on that one. That was all die roll there because I think.
Yeah. Well, Ruckus is sturdy though, right? Is that what you said?
Mechanics know how to fall.
Yeah. Well, I've got like 0 toughness, so that was like all die roll and luck, and I forgot about the +2s and stuff. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, I forget about the +2s, and I forget about the glitches too. It was like towards the end, I was like, oh, that's right. Everybody has glitches. Don't forget about that shit.
Yeah. Here's hoping the RNG smiles on me more in next session, because I was rolling single digits most of the night.
Oh yeah,
that was rough.
Yeah, but look, you had really bad dice luck, but Ruckus had really good dice luck. Well, a couple of you had really good dice luck. I mean, there was some. Yeah. Even you got a natural 20 on something, or a couple dirty 20s, didn't you? Or
I got a couple good rolls. I could count them all my rolls that were passing.
That's
on
true.
One hand.
That's true.
But, most of it was just
you were shooting the floor and wall a lot. You were shooting random things quite.
I soloed every single fight. No one can convince shit otherwise.
I feel like I was acing on like perception checks, but like failing to hit things.
Yeah.
My dice were all over the place tonight. So next session is Project TPK.
Yeah, Project TPK total. Total player. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, what we'll do is look.
Plans to live.
We'll play next Saturday. It might be a short session, might be a long session. Who knows how dice go? Based on what it is, I think it's going to be a shorter session than normal, right? Because we are, like I said, kind of at the climax of this whole campaign. You can see you're kind of getting towards the end. You see all the kidnapped people morphing and stuff. You've got some things to tackle and search and do and get through and hopefully survive. But what I'd love to do, though, is next Saturday, rock through this session, short, normal, long, whatever it ends up being, and then let's take a break. We're going to need a few weeks, not just to get through the holidays, but also to get into the next system. Anybody watching, and as you know, Team Plug and Play, we're going through different game systems, and then we're going to circle back around to the surviving characters in each system and continue on and keep having fun. But yeah, next up will either be Vast Grim or something else. I'm pretty sure it's going to be Vast Grim. It goes hand in hand with Cy Borg. Big fan of Brian and everything he's done with that game, and it kind of goes hand in hand with this campaign as well. As we'll learn more as we go. But let's do that. Let's do next Saturday. Let's try to wrap up this campaign. Then let's take a break for the holidays, and then we'll come back strong with a new game. We'll have a nice session 0 and all that. But yeah, great session, team. Like I said, I really thought some of you were going to get way more hurt from some of those things, but the dice counted or they ended up nice when it counted. I think a little more. You missed some shots and things, but you successfully didn't get a lot of damage from that fall. Yeah. You avoided those headhunters, which although are a little weaker than those blight husks, they cause some more fucked upness if they hit you with that ray, freezing up your armor and making it harder on all your checks moving forward and things like that. So like whereas you did miss certain things, I think where it counted, you guys succeeded. And then being tactful with decisions too, like really cool.
Yeah.
Like the side tunnel, going through the waste tunnel, going up with the grading, like just fun improv-y things that I was just kind of rolling with, and it was really creative and fun. I really enjoyed this session a lot.
Yeah, playing smart can make up for bad dice 9 times out of 10.
It's true. Yeah,
yeah.
it's
No
true.
murder hobo.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
that's-
if the dice are fucking you up, you can't. It's that much more difficult to murder hobo.
Yeah,
You got to be
if
tactful.
the dice are fucking with you, you can't murder hobo.
Yeah,
That's how you keep AK.
Yeah.
Seeing how the night was going, I'm like, okay, no, I am not facing a gaggle of glass cannon like fucking like Sid. That was the kid's name from
No,
Toy
I mean-
Story.
Oh
but-
yeah.
Yeah, no freeze ray baby head nightmares. Absolutely not. I will gladly take a dunk in the shit pool to hide from those.
Yeah.
Oh
Straight
no.
The experience being a freaking popsicle.
Yeah. Hell yeah. And thanks PWB too. PWB in chat
Thank
saying
you.
fun night everyone. Thanks so much for the +2s. Everyone that was giving up +2s and PWB there towards the end. And yeah, we will see you next Saturday. Take care, everybody.
Bye.
Cybernation Uncensored